So in this video, I want to go over the EDDM and the neighborhood pickup for your farm areas. So here I have 20171 zip code, and I know that I want to focus on, let's just say we're focusing on the same one, which is Franklin Farm. And here's Franklin Farm Road, but the Franklin Farm neighborhood can actually include a lot more than this. So there could be 3 or 4 different routes that not only go to Franklin farm area I want to farm, but also neighboring neighborhoods. So how do you find that out? You go to the tax records and you put in your area. And I suggest you put the zip code. And the way that I do it is I look at the map, and if there are too many, then you can just say transfer date of 2010, let's say. That's still too many. That's the highest turnover areas. So let's say, so 2013. So here, I mean, this is just since 2013. And as you can tell, it is, when I look over it, this is the main Franklin Farm Road. It's in between the West Docks, Franklin Farm Road. So it's pretty much everything that's here, even past the Fairfax County Parkway, all these little areas here as well. So if I look at this and then I look at EDDM, EDDM doesn't even cover all of it because here is Franklin Farm Road, right? And we know that this is included because if I look back, that area is there. And maybe you want to look at the road so you can see the comparisons a little bit easier. And I can pull these side to side so we can take a look at them a little bit easier. So I can tell that I at least need this, which goes to show you that there's going to be other neighborhoods that are going to be included, because you can see that it just covers the main route and then it covers all this other one that's bordering 20171. So I'd need to find out what those neighborhoods are. And then I would definitely click on some of these. So after I click this one to select it, obviously you can take a look and it goes crossing the border here, and it's going to add some additional routes. Here I would add that one, add that one. Let's just say that I'm going to go ahead and add these. So when I look at these are basically 5 or 6 different routes. So here I can see individual routes selected are 6. Now I don't even know if I got all of them. I would have to spend some time to really look at it to make sure that I got it. This one is a fairly large one, so I don't expect you guys to be able to do it. I mean, it does take a little bit of time, but you do this once and your farm area is pretty much set. Now, if we can find out what other areas or neighborhoods are in there so that we can target market even more, or else we can just say like Franklin Farm and neighboring Franklin Farm neighborhoods or neighboring subdivisions as well. So we can do something like that. But it's going to be a hell of a lot more effective if we know that, let's say, in this route, I have 3 other subdivisions. Now, the postcard can include those 3 subdivisions, and we can have landing pages specific for those subdivisions. It would be a hell of a lot more efficient and effective. So how do you find out what is included in this route since it's all the way over here? So I'm going to zoom in, and I see that this is Oxon Road or Ox Road. So I can come into the tax records, and again I can type in the street name. So here, if you can see just on this street here how many subdivisions are showing up. So there's Navy Park, Navy, and then you can order by subdivision, and you can see There's Navy Park, Oakton Chase, and Orchard Glen. So I can actually take all of those and look at what route this is, which is R049. Okay, you can click on it to find out where it is. Okay, so here when I click on it, I can see the route up here. I can come in here and type in 20171 R049, and then I can put in the neighborhoods here. There's Navy Park, Oakton Chase, Orchard Glen. Okay, and you can put in the streets if you wanted to. It would certainly help, but sometimes we don't get all of the neighborhoods. Obviously, the way that they have it done is really weird, because in some cases, like, you'll get parts of the neighborhood, and then it gets delivered somewhere else. And if it's minimal, it's no big deal. But for example, here, if you look at it, this is Folkestone. This is actually our neighborhood, and Folkestone actually has an entire division up here that's also Folkestone. So half of our neighborhood is in one route, and the other one is in another route. So in order to effectively target it, I would have to have two different ones. Now I'd have to find out if you can instruct EDDM to only deliver to specific neighborhoods. We haven't really asked for that. They did tell me that we have to put in there everything that needs to get excluded. So it doesn't say just to include this one or just mail it out to this one. They have what don't you want it mailed out to. So that means you would have to know all the different neighborhoods that are included in that neighborhood before you can exclude it, which is kind of weird that the way they have it set up. But so you still have to know what neighborhoods to exclude from there. So that's how I do it. Hopefully you guys can get through and outline your routes for your specific neighborhood or the farm areas that you're looking for. Thanks. Bye.